What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to basketball, and more importantly, welcome back to FIBA. Last week we did a video where we were doing a film breakdown on one of the FIBA kind of friendly games, I think is what they call them. It's like a preseason to FIBA or whatever, but I wanted to do another one of these. I really like watching FIBA. I think it's a lot of fun. The international game is really, really cool, and there's not a ton else going on in basketball right now, so I might as well give you guys a film breakdown. Plus, the last video didn't get copyright claims, so FIBA doesn't care as much as the NBA does. But anyway, before we go and get into France versus Spain, I want to ask you guys to like, subscribe, and comment. Yep, I'm going to keep doing it. But anyway, please do like, subscribe, and comment. You guys know I've responded to every single comment on my YouTube channel up to this point, and I intend to keep on doing so. It is the dead point of the season. I understand that, but I'm trying to find you guys some fun things to talk about right now without just being boring and repetitive. We'll make sure to get you guys part 3 of the breakout players video this week. I'm hoping to do another one of these film breakdowns because they're my favorite to do on the channel, and I've got a couple other ideas for this week. But anyway, I appreciate it. Let's get into the film. Quick other side note before we get into the film. Season preview is back September 1st. We're getting back to regular uploads around that time. We're going to be breaking down every single team before the start of the season. So September 1st is when I plan on starting that series. We're going to go really in depth, go over a bunch of different things. So just make sure you guys are tuned into the channel and ready for that. But anyway, okay, geez, now that I got all my marketing stuff out of the way, let's actually get into some film stuff, because this is what you guys are here to see, right? With all of this stuff, this is supposed to be educational and everything. I don't own the rights to any of these clips. I think that's clear, YouTube, but I'm going to say it anyway. So we got France versus Spain. I don't know how many of like the top tier players are playing in these games. Like, obviously there's not going to be like a Wemby or something in this game, but I don't know how much of Team France versus Team Spain are actually playing in these friendly games, but they do take these games very seriously when these guys play. Like, they are still going at it 100%, and I think that's what's so cool about the international game, and it's so fun. So I'm looking forward to getting into this. I'm going to pause it a lot. We're going to talk about some actual basketball stuff. Let's get into it. What do we got here? First of all, who do we even have on the court? Who is 85? What are these jersey numbers? I can't help but feel like for like FIBA and other international ball that you should have to wear like a 0 through 15 or something. You know what I'm saying? That's just me for organizational purposes. Is there anyone else we can identify on this court? This looks like one of the Hernan Gomez brothers. That looks like Yabusele right there. I got no idea who 85 is right here. So let's see. Bang! He's getting a bucket though. He's getting a bucket. Let's see, what do we got here? Already we're dumping down. It looks like both of the Hernan Gomez brothers are right here. So let's see, is he gonna hit him? Nope. That was a weird one. What actually happened on this play? Let me see this. So he drives out of control. Is there any way that that's Jake LaRavia? Jake LaRavia is not Spanish though, so that would make no sense. Right? I'm pretty sure. I don't know. It kind of just looks like Jake LaRavia, doesn't it? But, oh, give me this. Oh, yeah, don't pull up in his mouth. Bow! Here we go. Is this Koulibaly right here? That looks like Koulibaly, at least. Yeah, I know that haircut. Number 99, too. All right, interesting. I'm just trying to figure out what exactly is going on right here. There's some weird spacing. Just went right by him. Here we go. Euro. Throw that shit in. Why not? I'm here for it. Nothing like a Monday morning watching some FIBA, right? Nothing like... Okay, here we go. Yam. Easy. Cool. Lazy basketball so far on both ends, but it is what it is. I just got done telling the audience, too, that like they take this shit seriously, and now it's looking all lazy and everything right now. There's a motorcycle going by. This is just going to be a scuffed video on a Monday, because you know what? It is what it is, but we're getting into it. Let's break down the defense. Missed that shot. Great. Go all the way. Bow. This is gross basketball. Gross basketball already. Also, what is this? Will LeBron retire before 2027? Yes. 22%. No. 88%. Okay. This is just like a live poll that they have going on during the game. It's the dead season for FIBA even. They're doing all this stuff. Next thing they're going to have down here is like, who's your Mount Rushmore of basketball players? Like, shut up. Here we go, Yabusele. He's too strong. You can't stop him. We love that. I think he's going to be a great addition for the Knicks this year. I think that was one of the more underrated like signings of this season. Way too late of a defensive rotation by that. So this right here, you don't do post-ups. usually from this angle, right? Normally you're not able to do like a post entry from all the way up here. Normally you want to be like free throw line down extended, because otherwise guys are going to steal that. And so right here they're fronting him with the idea that this guy is going to help on the backside here if they try to throw it over. Because yeah, if you're getting fronted all the way back here, you should kind of like hold him with like your legs and kind of like your hip or whatever, hold him off like that, kind of like what he tried to do right here. That way they can just throw it over the top. But that doesn't work typically when you're past middle school basketball if you're not a goddamn idiot. This guy right here, is that Koulibaly? I think it is Koulibaly, just really late on the rotation there. And I don't know if he's on a shooter or something. I don't know who 44 is right here. But as soon as he sees that pass go out, and also this guy needs to be ready to like flash to this corner to help kind of X out on this guy. But like that just has to be a steal. Has to be a steal. And okay, fair enough. It worked. No, it didn't work anyway. Okay, crazy. Yeah, I don't know who like any of these guys are out here. From the last video, I learned that like teams are still kind of making cuts and stuff. I'm not a FIBA expert by any means, so just kind of be aware of that. I'm not a FIBA expert, that is for sure. I like to watch it, but I'm not as tuned in on all the international ball. I'm not an international scout. I am a US-based scout. Here we go. Bang. Yeah, see, I just don't recognize a lot of these people. Here we go. Here we go. All the way. Cool. Good stuff. Oh, that's Theo Maledon or whatever. I remember him. He was an OKC pick. One of the few OKC picks that didn't work out. That doesn't happen too often. Give me those. There we go. Do we have like a Luau Cabarro out here too? That's kind of the other guy I would expect to see for France. Here we go. All the way. Give me those. That guy was in an interesting spot. Let me see this. So right here, too far into the dunker spot right here. Once he gets to about here and your guy's stepping up, I need you to take like another step forward right here so that you're not underneath the basket and stuff. Because now this guy's able to section you off again and you have to take way too difficult of a shot, but you got it in anyway. Good for you. Cool, cool, cool. Roll off. Who is this? We're playing. Bang. I wish I knew who some of these people were. 0-0. Is there a place I can find the rosters for these people? You know what? Let me go look up the rosters quick. Can I even find these? Okay, I think I found both of the rosters here. So Luau Cabarro is out there. That's what I'm talking about. Anybody else that I really recognize out here? Is this who I think it is? I feel like I've seen this guy, Cordnier, or however you say it. I'm sorry, not French, Belgian, so you're going to have to forgive me or whatever. I feel like I've seen him before. There's Yabusele, Elia Kobo. He played some NBA ball for a little bit. They do have Nolan out there, the rookie for Brooklyn. Vincent Poirier, I've seen him play a couple times before. There's Theo. Very cool, very cool. Anybody else? There's a Senge for my Chicago Bulls. And then Risache. So is Wemby not playing like at all? I guess because of like the blood clot stuff, he might not even be out there at all. Huh, that could be a thing. And then what has Spain got going on right here? Who are we looking out for? Spain traditionally had such good rosters. So what's going on here? So we got Juancho. Hugo Gonzalez is number 7. Ricky Rubio's playing again. That's amazing. We love to see that. I had heard that he was kind of out of retirement or whatever. Nobody else I'm recognizing kind of right off the rips. Okay, fair enough. Let's get back into the film then. I just kind of wanted to know who was all out here. Let's see. Bang. Cool. Coming off here. Yeah, I feel like I recognize number 8. Where did I see him from? Was he on like the French Olympic team or whatever? Did he play a big role in that? I feel like that's where I recognize him. Here we go. What a nice lay. No dunks here. Here we go. I feel like I've seen this motherfucker play before. I feel like I liked him. Here we go. Oh, interesting spin back. Why spin back on this one? Cool. Don't spin back over the shoulder right there. Just go right back up and in, because now you're falling away from the hoop. But you know what? Do what you got to do. Go get your bucket. I'm not going to stop you from getting buckets. Spain up 11 right now. Let's go. He turned that corner really nice right there. Watch this. So he gets, first of all, just kind of a ghost screen here. That's all right. It's not the biggest deal. But notice how as soon as he realizes he can get by his guy here, he turns his feet like directly towards where he wants to go and really explodes towards the rim. That's what I'm talking about. That is a really nice play. That's what I'm talking about. We got to watch out for this guy. Here we go. Ooh, okay. Let me see this. There we go. That is a crazy pass. I don't know how he saw him there, but We'll take it. We'll take it. What broke down on the defense here? Can I figure this out? So they just did a little clear out here, and I just don't think he figured that the pass could even get through there. That's amazing. That was an incredible pass. Here we go. 0-0 reminds me of a guy that I used to play with, so I'm just enjoying watching this. That's a tough-ass move. Good shit, boy. I see you, zeros. Good stuff. Here we go. Oh, my goodness. What the shit? What the hell was this? Like, come on. Okay, so they were ready to follow this dude. Who is this? I'm trying to figure out who this is coming over this screen that they were so worried about right here. So they were really worried about motherfucker right there, and they just did not communicate through that switch. Oh, that was either Juancho or that was one of the Hernan Gomez's. So fair enough. That's one of the few guys you got to stop. Here we go. Coming over. Poirier here. We're going to keep watching him. We like him. Here we go. Koulibaly. Can we evaluate the Koulibaly jumper really quick? How's this looking? For those of you that don't know, when I did player development, my big thing was like shooting form and stuff, so I like to go a little bit more in depth on this. Feet looking really good right now, really balanced. You want them at a 45-degree angle. If you guys have watched my videos, you guys know where I'm going with this, but I'm going to keep coaching. 45 degrees opposite of the shooting hand. He's a righty, so 45 degrees to the left. That's what we're talking about. He goes up a little bit slow, but he does jump together and he lands balanced. So the form looks pretty good. It's just maybe a little bit slow. I like it. We're hoping for Koulibaly to have kind of a little bit more of a breakout year. Hopefully, we're just having a more stable roster around him. It's a young team still, but you do have a couple more vets on the team. Hopefully, it'll start to unlock you a little more. Because I always liked Koulibaly's game in the sense of he's a smart player and feels like he always is where he needs to be, except on that one little pass over earlier in this game. Luau Cabarro is out of position right now. He should be a little bit lower, but that's okay. Here we go, and then he doesn't end up helping on it. Good stuff. Maybe that's why you're not in the NBA, Luau. No, I can't be that much of a dick about it. Here we go. Give me those. Oh, we're not playing volleyball, Yabusele. Go up there and grab that shit. Like, why is he going up there and smacking balls, man? Go grab that shit. Here we go. Pass up. Oh, we're just chucking that shit. Bang. I like it. Here we go. Here we go. Look what I found. Dunk that shit. That was a hard dunk for him for some reason. Here we go. I like 85's energy. Oh my god, mugged that boy. Look at this. He's like, bro, if you don't give me all this shit right here, give me this. Hey, good stuff. Hey. I like a little bit of tude. Wait, you can't be celebrating like this. You down all these points, though. Come on, man. Just dunk that shit and get back on D. Here we go. Here we go. We're attacking. Simple. Nice. They're not going to guard the rim. Spain don't got nobody to guard the rim on this team. Here we go. What are we doing here? What is going on with this offense? It's funny, after watching the Germany and like Slovenia game, we saw like how kind of crisp and, you know, we just watched highlights, but the Germany game looked, or the Germany side of things looked really, really crisp in the way they were moving. France not looking as much. Guys, how are we allowing this? What is going on? Like, you just don't need to follow him this far up here. See, this right here, because all these guys are so, like, clusterfucked right now, there is no need to follow him all the way up here. You still need to play your 5-star defense. You need to be down right here. You need to see this. So and he's like, okay, there's literally no help side anymore. Just throw that shit over. Go lay it in. Like, that's the shit I used to pull on people in, like, middle school and high school. Also, why did that look like Alex Sarr for a second? Is that Alex Sarr? Okay, are these rosters not accurate at all? What the hell's going on? Did I just miss Alex Sarr? And I know I read in the last video too that these rosters like aren't up to date or whatever, but like they advertise this as like is this not the FIBA basket qualifiers? Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. I don't think these are the qualifiers anymore. So okay, fair enough. So we got Alex Sarr out there. That's interesting. Okay. He looks like he's playing a step slow for some reason. Maybe he was just surprised to get that ball, but we got a couple Washington Wizards out here. Cool. I saw Alex Sarr flexing on him. Look at this. Look at this. Koulibaly took it all the way. He's like, yeah. Oh, both of them. Yeah. Flexing because we didn't do shit. All right, so I'm going to stop trying to look up rosters because they're just not going to have them up to date or whatever. Here we go. That was a really weird play right here. Look at this. So after the handoff, like all 5 guys collapse right here. We're doing the right thing here. Yabusele needs to go up. Sarr should not be following him into this paint right now. That is the last thing we want. So probably just stay spaced on this one, but he finds the open guy. That was the best guy to pass it to. Shout out Koulibaly. Good stuff. Here we go. That looks like Michael Mulder, too, or whatever his name is. Is Michael Mulder on this team? That's just who it looks like. Oh, no, that's a Kobo. Interesting. Oh, Koulibaly is on fire. Can I see this Koulibaly shot one more time? Form's looking pretty good there. He's pretty straight up and down. That's what we're talking about. Nice. Good shit, boy. Good shit. I smell something right now. I think my wife's cooking something in the other room. We gonna get through this video so we can get out there. Here we go. Here we go. Backing him down. Okay, sorry. We kind of just gave that up to him right there. He's chesting him up like really high. Like that's not going to help you. You want to get like low in a more athletic stance. Use your arm bar or whatever, but get a little bit lower. Don't try to chest him up here. That's how you're going to get knocked off balance. Like I get you a young player or whatever, but no, man, you got to learn a little bit of post defense there. I know that doesn't happen as much in the NBA, but we gotta know it. All right, this motherfucker's just scooting right by people. Who is this? I don't know who this is, but he's quick. Good stuff, boy. Good stuff. Yeah, flex on him. I like it, 85. And he's playing full court defense. Here we go. Who's this? That was a gross form. That's a true big man shot form right here. This is the Ryan Anderson shot right here. Like barely jumps or whatever. He got a little bit of a twitch in the right foot, but bottoms. All right, here we go. Here we go. What are we doing? Good movement. Give it back. Ooh! Oh, he flicked that shot. Watch this. Watch this right here. So he goes. He gets up really high on this. Like he's keeping his hands like really close together. Two jumps together. Really flicks that ball up. Interesting. Cool, cool, cool. We're running. We're running. Boom. Yeah, he was not ready for that fast break, but he went up and through him anyway. Okay. Interesting. What was 44 doing right here? Watch this. So they're on a fast break, and like first of all, like he's doing the right job of trailing at kind of a safe distance. Poirier was gonna send this shit off the rim if he tried anything, right? So he cuts it off, and I don't know why 44 stayed here, didn't space out afterwards, but fair enough. Who fouled him? I'm not positive. Hey, there we go. Here we go. Full court or full pressure defense. Who's on the court right now? So we have a complete deny over here to 44. Yabusele's here. Interesting. Okay, we're playing really high up. I hope you don't get backdoored, is what I was about to say. they were playing so far up on that. I was so surprised. I'm like, okay, so there's a deny there, and there's no communication on it whatsoever. Brutal. Brutal. Why is 4 bringing the ball up the court? This can't be like his thing, but he's making it happen. He's making it happen. He's just going to dice right through all of them. Okay. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. All right. It seems like Spain is both lacking in ball handlers and rim protection. Something to watch. And again, I don't know what their final rosters look like. Like, who else would I expect to see on like a Spain basketball team? I don't even know at this point. Gone are the days of the Gasols and like Ibaka. Ibaka, was he on Spain at one point? I want to say I'm struggling to remember things. Look, y'all, I just came back from a massage. You boys chilled out. It's actually the wedding anniversary today, so just know that. Here we go. Throw that shit up. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. All right, Poirier, let me see something. I like watching you play, my boy. Boom. I like the little burst. Playing off 2 feet, young players. Learn this. It's not always just about like getting your jelly off and like filleting, getting the ball up as high as you can right away. It's nice. You play off 2, you play strong, you're going to finish through a lot more contact. That's good shit right there. And can we please get this LeBron thing off of here? Like, I don't think the statistic has changed at all either. All right, here we go. There's Theo, right? Boom. Here we go. Gets the... Whoa. The little float from that close. Didn't want to scoop it up. That's interesting. So he gets by. Typically, that's going to be kind of a finger roll lay, right? But instead, he gets up extra high and floats it up high. I'm not going to hate you for that. Good stuff. Poirier. I enjoy... What the hell was that? Let me see this pass one more time. Okay. So what happened here? How did... What? What? Explain what just happened to me. So we're coming off the screen right here. That's a hella illegal screen, by the way, but that's okay. So he's got the ball still. Where does... Did he? I have no idea where that ball went. Pass, Yabusele, bottoms, 40% three-point shooter last year. I'm so glad Yabusele worked out in the NBA again. Good finish. Man, double zero is kind of tough. Double zero is kind of tough. Poirier. What are these passes that he's accomplishing right now? Look at this. Oh, he did the little drop-off pass, hit him with a little gumdrop and a lay. You can't trick that lay, 14. You can't. There's not even a basketball breakdown to this. That's just unfortunate. Can we get this Poirier in the NBA, man? I think he's good enough. I think he's good enough. He's got size. He can handle well enough. He's got a little bit of passing vision to him. There we go. Don't let him make that. Look. Oh. Oh. Here we go. Here we go. Akobo going back to work. Let's see it, Akobo. Tough-ass shot. Boom. Good shit, boy. Good shit. France got a bunch of players. France got a bunch of players. Skip. Here we go. Koulibaly's still in the game, huh? What the hell happened there? But it worked. We got a tie basketball game. Okay. Let's see it. Let's see it. Who is 14 too? Why does he look familiar? It's so hard for me to tell y'all. I apologize. I'm strictly just enjoying watching basketball. Give me this. Easy. Boom. Nice. So what happened on this one? What happened on this one? So we helped here, which is the right thing to do. It's the right thing for him to pass there, and unfortunately, this guy was just tangled up and couldn't rotate down. It's just that simple, and that's Hernan Gomez. If the video quality was a little bit better, maybe I could tell right away that that was a Hernan Gomez, but, you know. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, just giving him the business, apparently. And again, a post entry from, like, all the way up here. How does this happen? Like, you just shouldn't be able to do a post entry from, like, all the way out here. But, you know, is what it is. Okay, and this guy just didn't feel like helping at all. Look at him. He's like, all right, I got. let's break this down for a second, right? She's like, all right. I'm in position. I see both. I see both. Watch him. Watch his head. Watch his head. I see both. He's like, oh shit. Didn't see him. What the hell? Okay. It's okay. It's okay. Here we go. Need something good to happen. Oh, yeah, France took a little bit of a lead here. Look what I found. 4 is running the floor, man. He's running the floor. He don't look like he should be, but he's doing it. Give me that. Damn! Absolutely erased his shit. He held the ball out for so long. Like we knew where that ball was going. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Here we go. Where we going, Akobo? Where we going? We gonna break him down? Akobo's a lefty, if I remember correctly, right? Yeah, there we go. Oh, shout out Rudy. Oh yeah, that's a guy that you'd expect to see playing, is a Rudy Gobert. Maybe not during this FIBA Cup or something. I don't know. Here we go. Oh, pump fake. Give me these. Bow. Good stuff. Good stuff. What do we got? We got a 3-point game. We got under 10 on the clock, 30 seconds. Okay, so we can't foul. Are we in a... Okay, no, we're not in a zone or anything. Instantly, I haven't seen this guy turn his head at all. I need 0 here to cut back door, go get a layup right here. If you see the back of your defender's head, that's your sign to cut. But we're going to go out here. He probably also... I don't know exactly who this is, but 85 is about to be a goddamn hero, isn't he? Okay, let me shut up about basketball talk. Let's just admire greatness. Give it back to him. Let him just go do his thing. He's like, all right, it's my time. 4 seconds left. Let me do this shit, because I'm like that. I'm here for 85, man. I'm here for 85. All right, and we're going to dribble this clock out. We're going to dribble this clock out. Boom, pass it out. Yup, no need to get it up. Boom. Nice. Great stuff. That was fun. That was fun. I can't wait for actual FIBA basketball to start. Alrighty, y'all. That was France versus Spain. Again, I'm going to stop trying to look up rosters. I get it. They're not set yet or anything. Is what it is. Looks like some of these are, like, accurate, but not all of them for some reason. Because, again, no Alex Sarr on here or whatever. And I feel like that's an important name to have. But, you know, it is what it is. I believe that actual FIBA ball starts like towards the end of August. I saw comments on the last video, so I don't know. I just wanted to watch another one of these. These are my favorite videos to do, and I can just watch some film or whatever and break them down. Maybe we'll do a stream of it at some point. If you guys are interested, I'd definitely want to do something like that. But as always, I appreciate you guys. Let's move on to the comment of the video. Alright, y'all. Comment of the video is coming from our film breakdown of Germany versus Slovenia. I had to go watch that one. It comes from a frequent commenter, Doc, also very frequent on the Discord, which you can go join here with the link in the description, who just said, where'd it go? I'd already watched the highlights of this game because of the Germany Magic players. Yep, they got a couple of them. FIBA is not the NBA, but it's good basketball, even the friendly games. That's kind of what I was talking about earlier. Like, they do go hard in these games, and there was some weird stuff going on in this game for sure. But it is cool just to see some intensity and stuff, even though the game, like, doesn't truly matter, per se. I think sometimes in the US we get so caught up in, like, being like, oh, this game doesn't actually matter, I've got to be cool and do this shit. I don't know, man. Like, if you hooping, I just don't want to lose, right? So that's how I try to go about it. But I think it was a lot of fun. I hope you guys like these videos. If you do, show them some love and support, and if not, then I'll just wait for the actual FIBA stuff to get going. And then just one more quick reminder again, that, if I can actually go to the post, that the season preview is back September 1st. Should be a fun time. And yeah, I'm looking forward to breaking down each and every NBA team before the start of the season. But restricted free agency is making me a little bit nervous that I'm starting it too early. But I guess we'll see. Regardless, I'm going to go eat some food. Sorry if this was somewhat of a scuffed video. I just wanted you guys to have something to watch on a Monday. But anyway, I appreciate it as always. We'll talk to you later. Bye.